Okay, we're gonna go over the KQi3 Max scooter here, and I've been looking online. We live in Cincinnati, Ohio, and you never know what conditions you're going to be waking up to coming on December right now, and you got slushy roads, you got icy roads. You don't know what you're going to come into, even like rain when it's not that cold. But you have to this scooter comes with an IPS of, I believe it's 54. So the 5 stands for any dust intake that it might affect the engine or the electronics, and then the second number is for the water rating. And then you have waterproof, and then you have, which is waterproof, and then you have water resistance. Now there's water resistance ratings that go, I believe up to like 8 or 9 until they get waterproof or something like that. But this particular model, 54. I looked up a lot of stuff on it, and they said don't take it out in heavy rain, and I'm like, well, I don't live in Miami, I don't live in Nevada or California or anything like that. So I had to do something about water resisting this up to probably a 56 or plus. So what I did is, if you can see where the silicone's at, those are the areas that you need to get into. Okay, it's going to look a little ugly, and that way you not going to get anything in there. If you can look, make sure you get all the holes and everything like that. Like I said, it looks ugly, but we're coming into winter. I'm not really out to impress anybody. Now keep in mind that you can always take this off in the springtime with alcohol. Anybody, I just want to get to and from work, and not have to take the bus, because the bus is like a mile down the street. I really don't walk in the snow and the rain. You can also do this too. Now keep in mind that even though there might be little gaps here and there, make sure there's no silicone around the edges, right on the top platform right there, and on the inside. The reason why I put silicone in there was to keep the screws from leaking, and you don't have to worry about the plug or anything like that. If you want to be extra cautious, put a little piece of tape over that when you go on your ride. Other than that, I did the sides, which you get the side seals right here on the bottom. Got to get that. See all that? You want to do that, and you want to go down, and you want to do that, because you got to remember this thing, in order to get the battery out, it sucks. You have to take the top off, which is the mat, and then you have another shield. You have to take all these screws, and you have to take that off. And then you have another set of screws that you have to take off. And then you finally get into the battery, and a lot of technicians find water in this particular model. So also in the back, a lot of people don't see there's an area up here running out right here. It's right here. I had to put Gorilla Tape over that because it's just 2 huge gaps, and it goes right down into the battery compartment. You don't want water down there. Also on this side, I put some stuff around, some silicone, just clear silicone, around the brake cables that are coming out. All right, I just realized how much silicone I used on this bike or e-scooter. More the better. You can always take it off. From the battery compartment or wherever. You don't want any water coming into that area. I left this alone, which is the backlight. I guess you can put some tape over it or something like whatever you wanted to do, just for the winter time or rain season. So, but that's about it. But yeah, just this area right here and the area above it. And you also want to get this area right here. It's the very front of the scooter. There's a huge gap right here. So you want to make sure that you maybe even do it like 2 or 3 times. If you want, even put a piece of tape over it. I know it looks like hell, but you can still do that just for the safety of your bike. Also, the floorboard, I did this because it was a gap right here, and I did all the screws down through here. So, hope this is informative, and good luck and be safe.